Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of the faculty and staff and leadership of the PA program at Northeastern University, I welcome you to this year's White Coat Ceremony. I'm Carrie Berry, the Chair of Medical Sciences, and I have the pleasure of working with each of the students in the class very recently. And I am thrilled to be here to celebrate with you all. This ceremony marks a pivotal transition for our PA students as they are welcomed into the clinical phase of education. The white coat is more than a uniform. It's a symbol of trust, compassion, and responsibility, a visual promise to provide care guided by integrity and empathy. And I've seen that among all of our students. To friends and family members, as well as supporters who joined us today to celebrate, thank you. Your encouragement of your family member, your loved one, has gotten them through this challenging program and will get them through the next phase in the clinical training. And it will help to ensure that they are growing into the compassionate providers that I see them becoming. Let's begin this celebration by hearing a few words from our student-selected speaker. I welcome to the podium Professor Alexis Liakis, PA Assistant Professor for the program. Welcome.
Thanks for having me, students. All right. Good afternoon, and welcome to this momentous occasion. To the families, the friends, and the loved ones gathered here today, thank you for your unwavering support of these truly remarkable students. To the faculty and the staff that have guided this class of 2026, soon to be, thus far, thank you for your dedication. And to our soon-to-be clinicians, congratulations on reaching this pivotal milestone in your journey to becoming physician assistants. For those of you that don't know me, I direct our simulation cases, teach infectious disease, and portions of physiology, including cell biology, always a fan favorite. And don't worry, that topic is almost never a popular topic for preceptors when it comes to pop quizzing. And over the past year, which has truly flown by, I've witnessed all of them grow firsthand. From countless acronyms and songs about heart rhythms with Professor Mackey, to clinical pearls that always seem to turn into nuggets just before lunch with Professor Reagan. Your class attacked the didactic year with tenacity. You feared reheating your rice after learning about Bacillus cereus. And I think you know just enough about the horrors of flesh-eating bacteria to cancel your family's Cape Cod trip this weekend. Almost. That's not medical advice. We personified organs and organisms. We identified the smallest bone in the body. Steepies. And recently, you elicited Murphy's sign on a patient simulation, and better yet, you knew what it meant. You've worked towards mastering clinical knowledge, learning to think critically, and developing the foundational skills that will serve you throughout your careers. I promise, and to the family as well, those late nights studying, the challenging exams, and the doubt that you currently feel, they've all prepared you for what comes next. And you might not feel it now, but you've retained, and you are ready. Today's White Coat ceremony marks your transition from students of medicine to practitioners of medicine. This is a symbol of responsibility, of the commitment that you're making to serve others. Soon you'll walk into hospitals and walk into clinics as active participants in patient care. You'll take histories, perform examinations, and contribute to treatment plans. You'll wear your white coat with pride, and more importantly, with purpose. To write this speech, I reflected on your didactic year, but then I started to think about some of the unique challenges that you'll face ahead, as if gaining clinical hours throughout COVID-19 wasn't challenging enough. But to better explain what I mean, I'm going to be cruel and bring you back to the question that got you admitted. Why do you want to be a physician assistant? but with a twist. You're entering medicine during a revolution in the form of artificial intelligence. And this powerful system of machine learning can do so much of what you just accomplished, except in seconds. It can recall every lecture and supplement with a summary of 542 up-to-date articles, and without breaking a sweat. When we ran a case in infectious disease, it even insulted us, giving a glimpse of human emotion. AI can adapt, learn, give a differential. So why does medicine need you? A symposium at Stanford helped shed light on this exact topic. You can read the room. You can listen to the words that your patient isn't saying. Sure, AI will tell you the preferred treatment, but it lacks consciousness, true understanding, creativity of human nature. And so meanwhile, you'll consider quality of life. What's best for this patient with real fears, real concerns, and right now, both right now and for the future. There's no appropriate prompt for that. I guarantee AI will enhance clinical practice, and I encourage you to use it for efficiency, but it won't replace you. And if you don't believe me, at the risk of dating ourselves, remember that we trained through a tech phenomenon too, Dr. Google. So with this in mind, as you embark on clinical rotations, a few short thoughts that I hope will guide you. Remember that every patient is someone's most important person. The careful attention to detail, the importance of communication, and the necessity of teamwork, these weren't just exercises over the last year. They're skills that will impact real lives. Second, clinical medicine is going to humble you daily, and that feeling doesn't go away. Embrace it. Embrace being a beginner. It's not failing, it's an opportunity. Ask questions, seek guidance, and never let your pride prevent you from learning. Third, remember your why, because the next year and your career are going to come with challenges, and these challenges will be there to make you better. There's going to be long hours, complex cases, and times when you question your clinical judgment, even with the right support. In those moments, return to your core motivation to make a difference in people's lives. Finally, the most important advice that I can give you. I implore you, when you are camping, filter your mountain stream water, because before you drink it, giardiasis is miserable. Congratulations, future class of 2026. Your journey as healers begins now.
Next, we have the honor of hearing from a member of the class of 2026 who was selected by her peers to represent them today. Following Alyssa's remarks, she will introduce a student video highlighting the experiences of the class of 2026 throughout their didactic year. Always a fan favorite. Please join me in welcoming Alyssa Duncan.
Hi, everybody. My name's Elisa, and I am the unofficial class mom of these wonderful humans sitting in front of me. I'm honored to be standing here today representing a class that I care so deeply for. So far, PA school has been a lot of things. Exhilarating, exhausting, occasionally existential. We've taken countless exams, learned thousands of medical facts, and probably consumed enough caffeine to qualify as our own clinical study. But through it all, we survived. I'd even argue that we thrived, thanks to our incredible class reps, Nikki and Olivia, a world-renowned tech czar, Connor, Natalie's late-night Anki decks, and Rob, whose comedic relief always came at the most unexpected times. But most importantly, this year, we grew into clinicians. I'm going to share a story with you all to help you understand just how far we've come. Throughout the year, as Professor Liakos mentioned, we take part in something called Simulation Lab. In these sessions, we're paired with a classmate and we're given a patient case to work through. These patients are actually trained actors, and the goal is to give us a safe place to practice, learn, and make mistakes without putting any real patients at risk. In my very first sim, way back in September, I was paired with one of my lovely classmates and friends. Hey, Brooke. We were so nervous that we walked into the exam room, stumbled through a few questions, looked into one of the patient's ears, and walked out. I wish that was a joke. Fast forward to our final sim lab of the year, and my partner and I confidently walked into the room, worked through a focused history and physical exam. We interpreted labs, read an EKG, explained a diagnosis, treatment, and potential surgery plan to our patient. So all of this to say, we worked our butts off this year. But truthfully, I wouldn't have made it this far without the support and encouragement of my incredible cohort. We became more than classmates. We became a team. So of course, we had some iconic team moments along the way. We started off strong with the legendary teachings of Mr. Tom Williams. Thanks to him, we will never forget to work up every bongo-playing, fava bean-loving patient for rhabdo. Then came the night we packed into the basement of Wild Rover for a classic fundraiser, only to return with what would be soon dubbed the Nupa flu. It was a fundraiser so successful it gave half the class a fever. Not too long after, we faced the heartbreak of being temporarily evicted from Baracus, our home, our fortress, and unfortunately, the source of our reliable power outlets. Baracus is where we spent a majority of our waking hours this past year, taught by individuals with such unmatched passion and enthusiasm. So I want to take a moment and thank our core faculty, though we had so many people willing to teach us this past year, who have been at the heart of this program and helped us grow so much. First, a huge thank you to John Clark and Megan Sullivan, who work literal magic behind the scenes to make sure this program runs seamlessly and that we're always set up for success. Professor Parente, who is our program director, we want to thank you for your award-worthy class performances filled with music, animations, and trivia. To Professor Regan, thank you for sharing your unparalleled critical care knowledge and for proving that physiology can actually be fun. Your careful crafting of our didactic schedule, down to the smallest detail, shows exactly why we're a top 15 program in this country. Professor Liakos, or as our class affectionately calls her, Liak Queen, thank you for your lectures that are as unforgettable as they are informative, filled with both knowledge and laughter, especially that amazing Mario-inspired GI review. And we're especially grateful that you agreed to be our class speaker today. To Professor Barry, thank you for ensuring that we feel confident in our hands-on skills and for cheering us on when we finally conquer challenges like that seemingly impossible laparoscopic lab. To Dr. Bissett, thank you for your thoughtful approach to medicine and for teaching us to always treat the whole patient, not just the symptoms. Professor Broughton, thank you for reminding us to always trust the process and for your dedication into shaping us into skilled clinicians, for preparing us with the professional tools we need to impress in any job or rotation. Professor Landry, thank you for your tireless work in making sure we're prepared for this next phase of our journey, clinical year. And to Dr. Rain, thank you for helping us grow into well-rounded clinicians and explore our research passions. And of course, we can't forget Professor Mackey, known for his passion for teaching EKGs, helping students, and for his National Geographic-worthy nature photography. Thank you. One phrase that Mackey has repeated throughout the year was, "Look up." While he meant it literally, so that we wouldn't miss an important slide, I've come to realize that it means so much more. It's a reminder to stay present, to notice what matters, whether it's a textbook-worthy clinical presentation or a moment of unexpected joy halfway through a never-ending week. So as we head into our clinical year, where our PXDX skills will finally meet real patients, I want to remind us all to look up. Look up from the charting, from the study guides, from our never-ending to-do lists. Look up and remember why we worked so hard this year, to care for our patients with humility, compassion, and confidence. This white coat today isn't just a symbol of medicine. It's a promise to ourselves, our future patients, and to every person who stood behind us when we felt like we couldn't do it. It says, "I'm ready," not because we know everything, but because we know how to show up, to listen, to care, and to advocate, to ask the right questions and to never stop learning. To our friends and family, thank you for your endless support. And I think I speak for us all when I say we're sorry for the canceled coffee dates, and the panicked phone calls, and for falling asleep 10 minutes into the movie we begged you to watch with us all week. Finally, to my team, you've been my lifeline, and there isn't enough time in the ceremony for me to tell you how much you mean to me. So, I'm going to leave it at, I can't wait to see what this next year of chaos brings us. And I love you all so much, and I'm so proud of you. Oh, thanks. And now we're going to watch a video that some of our classmates made.
It looks like you may have had a little bit of fun in there too, just a wee bit. So now the moment we've been waiting for, the presentation of the coats. To guide us through the ceremony, the presentation of the coats, Dr. Bissett is the medical director for the PA program and faculty member, as well as the associate chair of medical sciences. Welcome, Dr. Bissett. And Bissett. And faculty will assist with donning of the white coats. In addition to PA faculty, we welcome PA Brian Bonifant, NUPA class of 2000, to assist with donning his daughter's white coat, Tanya Dunley.
All right. Santiago Alva. Nicole Aronson. Courtney Ashley. Robert Ballou. Sloan Bergstresser. Johanna Bessel. Natalie Bickle. Nicole Chadwick. Natalia Chavez. Madison Conroy. Rebecca Correa. Haley D'Angelo. Alexandra Dolmanish. Tanya Donnelly. Elisa Duncan. Cassandra Feria. Connor Folkerth. Olivia Fry. Joshua Garcia. Carly Giroux. Maya Green. Sabera Hussain. Ethan Huriharenko. Ubumi Imahira. Daniel Lanu. Jacqueline Latimer. Brooke LeBlanc. McKenna Mager. Mackenzie Mitchell. Ellie Morse. Gemma Nereus. Julani Ng. Dorothy No. Jeffrey O'Brien. Nisha Patel. Olivia Ragheb. Krista Reynolds. Sydney Rose. Alexandra Saganich. Riley Saunders. Aliyah Sharifi. Brian Spears. Caroline Squizzero. Andrea St. Jean. Thomas Stankiewicz. Jade Strassner. Mary Tibbetts. Con Vu. Sophia Whitaker. Chen Wu. Congratulations to the class of 2026.
At this time, I'd like to invite the class to stand as we recite the oath of the physician assistant. Leading us will be Professor Adam Broughton, Assistant Clinical Professor.
Last test, guys. Here we go. It's on the back of your program. Let's show all your friends and family the big words that you know how to say. Here we go. All right, I'm going to start. You're going to just join in. It's not a repeat after me. This is not a wedding. The physician assistant professional oath. I pledge to perform the following duties with honesty and dedication. I will hold as my primary responsibility the health, safety, welfare, and dignity of all human beings. I will uphold the tenets of patient autonomy, beneficence, non-maleficence, and justice. I will recognize and promote the value of diversity. I will treat equally all persons who seek my care. I will hold in confidence the information shared in the course of practicing medicine. I will assess my personal capabilities and limitations, striving always to improve my medical practice. I will actively seek to expand my knowledge and skills, keeping abreast of advances in medicine. I will work with other members of the healthcare team to provide compassionate and effective care of patients. I will use my knowledge and experience to contribute to improved community. I will respect my professional relationship with the physician. I will share and expand knowledge within the profession. These duties are pledged with sincerity upon my honor. Great job.
Thank you, Professor Broughton, and thank you to all of our speakers and guests for making today so meaningful. To the class of 2026, the white coat you now wear is a symbol not only of your accomplishments, but also of the trust your patients will place in you. As you move forward into your clinical year, know that your faculty are proud of you, and we will cheer you along as you move along in the way. And we will cheer you along as you continue to clinicians. Thank you again for attending the class of 2026 Physician Assistant White Coat Ceremony. I want to offer special thanks to John Clark and Megan Sullivan for their work in planning today's ceremony. And congratulations, Northeastern PA class of 2026. Enjoy your clinical year.